really want to shoot this video in my living room, but I have to be honest, I'm pretty sure the clouds are so fluffy and big, whoa, that overexposure, that I'm not sure if this is gonna be a good quality video if I shoot it in my living room or not. Got the setup, good to go. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I almost knocked my matcha off and that would have been terrible. If you guys are new here, hey, hello, I am Catherine. I am the creator of The Content Bug. So I am a blogger, YouTuber, just content creator really in general. So I do have a website over at THECONTENTBUG.com. If you want to check it out, I have got a lot of resources on there, all things digital marketing. So if you're trying to grow your audience online, I've got stuff on search engine optimization, being found on Google, a little bit of social media with a special focus on Pinterest because Pinterest is a friggin' powerhouse, and I also have those resources here on my YouTube channel as well. So if you guys want to follow along, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. I've got a lot of tips for you guys that you will hopefully find helpful. Today's YouTube video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It's kind of like a Q&A, but it's also not really a Q&A. I've been creating videos recently talking about YouTube, and in those videos, I've gotten some really great questions from you guys, and I've also gotten a lot of interest about YouTube, how to grow on YouTube, how to get more views, how to brand your YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, I've gotten a lot of questions. So I ended up doing a little Q&A on my Instagram stories, and you guys asked me more YouTube related questions. So I took the most popular ones and I was like, why don't I just sit down and shoot a video sharing my advice for any new YouTubers? And I also want to share some things that I kind of messed up and things that I wish I would have done better so that I could have grown faster, because if you guys have been following my YouTube channel, then you know that it took me a year and a half to hit my first 1,000 subscribers, and now I am almost at 2,000 subscribers, which is so freaking awesome. And I do also want to talk on that, like the journey of starting out, getting your first 100 subscribers compared to once you hit 1,000 subscribers. So there's a lot that I want to cover in this video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I already told you guys that. Like this video while you're down there because it really does help to support me, and let's just go ahead and get into it. The very first thing that I want to talk about is for anyone who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or maybe you already started your YouTube channel but you're just not so happy with your name. I have gotten a few questions about why I picked my name and what other people should name their YouTube channel. So when I started my blog 3 years ago, guys, I was embarrassed. I didn't tell my friends, I didn't tell my family, I didn't tell anyone that I was starting a blog. I just did it. So since I didn't tell anyone, I didn't want it to come back to me. I didn't share any photos of my face. There were no pictures of me on my own website. And you know, that's really why I came up with the name The Content Bug. There was no way of it getting back to me, and my intent was to share content talking about all things content creation here online, which is still what I do within my brand. But that's why I came up with the name The Content Bug. Looking back, I really wish that I would have been confident in myself and been proud of what I was doing and started it around my name. Had my blog been Catherine Manning and my YouTube channel be Catherine Manning, but since I had already well established my brand, The Content Bug, when I started my YouTube channel, I figured it would be best if I just continued that brand over. That way it's really easy for people to find me, plus it's good for my SEO. Whenever someone searches The Content Bug, they'll find all of my stuff. So if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, one thing that I would recommend is going with your name. If you can, if you think it's a smart idea to go with your own name, go with your own name. I notice that a lot of successful YouTubers these days are leaving behind their cute usernames that they came up with a while ago, and they're transitioning into their own name and building their brand around themselves. So here's something to consider. Right now, you may be wanting to start a YouTube channel that's focused on makeup, and you're only gonna share makeup tutorials. But let's say over time you evolve, you change, you want to start sharing fashion related videos, lifestyle videos, maybe you become a parent and you want to talk about parenting and you want to talk about more things than just makeup. But if you start your YouTube channel and in the name is makeup, you've already really branded yourself. So if you go with something maybe a bit more generic, then you're not putting yourself into this small hole when over time you could really expand into something much bigger. So yeah, that's really my advice on that. One of the biggest mistakes that I made with my YouTube channel and what hurt my growth the most was that I didn't niche down. When I started my YouTube channel, all of the videos that I were creating were meant to enhance the blog posts that I was creating. So they were still talking about digital marketing, pursuing your passion, social media, all of that stuff. It was still relevant to what I was talking about on my blog. But over time, I kind of got bored and I felt a bit repetitive. I felt like the content I was creating on YouTube was the exact same what I was creating on my blog, and I just didn't really see a point. So I took to YouTube to create whatever videos that I wanted to create, and I was talking about all things. I'm talking about like all things. It was so bad and it really hurt the growth of my YouTube channel because YouTube didn't know what to see me as an expert in. So they didn't know where to recommend my videos. So if I create all Pinterest related videos, YouTube is gonna understand, hey, this girl talks about Pinterest a lot. She should start appearing in Pinterest search if her videos are good, if they're getting views, if they're getting engagement, all of that stuff. There's a lot that goes into the algorithm. But by becoming an expert in one thing, YouTube understands what to recommend you for. Compared to if you're creating vlog-like style videos about anything, it is so hard to grow on YouTube because you are not niching down and you're not getting known for one thing. Now, I do think that there is another side to it. I do think that if I would have started my YouTube channel and I only talked about Pinterest and that was it, you guys would have only seen me as a Pinterest person. That's the same thing with going back to that makeup person. If you start by creating only makeup YouTube videos, and then you start to branch out, people might think, this is a little weird, like I want you to just create makeup related YouTube videos. So I think if I would have started my YouTube channel and I only talked about Pinterest, I would have put myself in this hole that I didn't want to be in and it would have been much harder to branch out. So when I was all over the place creating content about everything, I didn't grow. It took me so long to get subscribers, to get views, and it was just absolutely awful. So I decided to really niche down and I decided that I was only gonna create content on 3 topics: blogging, Pinterest, and my strategies, how I do things. So that means that I could talk about Instagram and how I create my Instagram photos. I could talk about YouTube and how I got monetized on YouTube, but really it was those 3 topics that I wanted to stick to so that I could grow in the niches that I wanted to grow in. I wanted to grow in the blogging world, I wanted to grow in the Pinterest world, and I also wanted to grow in like the YouTube world for small YouTubers and also Instagram and the other things that I was sharing, but really it boiled down to that. And once I picked up that strategy, that's when my YouTube channel really started to grow. So I have gotten some questions from people asking, how do they niche down? How do they pick their niche? And in reality, I would say focus on 3 things or less within your YouTube channel when you're first getting started. Come up with 3 main topics and then try to cover the basics for those topics. You want to make sure that you are targeting the keywords that people are actually searching for and becoming known on YouTube as an expert in those topics. I'm telling you, niching down is huge and what's helped me to really grow the most on the YouTube platform. Guys, I believe in consistency, and I've shared this before. I even have a YouTube video talking about how to be consistent online, so if you want to check that out, I'll include it right here for you guys. But I really do think that consistency is key when it comes to growing your audience as well as making YouTube happy. YouTube has a certain algorithm. It's got a lot of factors that go into it, but one of the things that YouTube likes to see is that its creators are uploading consistently and that they're creating great content for their audience, because the more that you are doing to keep people on YouTube, the happier YouTube is. So for me, I upload new videos every 3 days, and that's a schedule that I like because then, I don't know, I hate going 4 days without uploading a YouTube video. It's so silly, but if I picked, let's say, Tuesday and Friday, there would be a pretty big gap between the Friday video and the Tuesday video, and I just didn't really like that. It's my personal preference, but I do think it is great if you're first getting started and you say, hey, I don't really know how long it's going to take me to create YouTube videos. I'm still learning this whole entire process. I'm going to upload once a week, and make that day a Wednesday, or pick one certain day in the week and upload then. But you want to make sure that you are uploading content consistently as well as on a set schedule so that your audience knows what to expect from you every single week. Then you may be wondering, what do you create YouTube videos about? This is actually going to be not the next YouTube video, but the YouTube video following. I'm going to be talking about how I come up with YouTube video ideas, as well as coming up with YouTube video ideas that are actually going to get you views, showing you guys a little bit of keyword research and how, like, the whole entire process of coming up with a great YouTube video idea. So there's a lot that goes into it. If I'm being honest, it's not like you just come up with a brilliant idea and then you create a YouTube video. There is research and stuff that goes goes into play, and I really do think through the videos that I am uploading to YouTube. So that one will be coming out soon. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. How do you stay motivated and not get discouraged when your YouTube channel isn't growing? Guys, 2018 was a rough year for my YouTube channel. I think total, I said I gained maybe 300 subscribers, maybe in one whole year on my YouTube channel, and I was still creating content every single week. And I've gotten comments saying most people would have given up, and it's so true. A lot of people would have given up if they were receiving that little result from putting a decent amount of effort. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these days I'm putting a lot more effort in my YouTube channel than I did last year, but I was still spending time every single week working on my YouTube channel, and I wasn't growing at all. So how do you stay motivated? 1, you can't start a YouTube channel just because you want to make money. You need to have a real purpose to starting a YouTube channel, and I honestly think that you really need to love it. You need to enjoy creating videos, and you need to create videos that you are not only passionate about, but videos that get views and help you to grow, because that's how you're going to continue to stay motivated, is once you receive results. But if you are creating a YouTube channel to make money, you're probably going to fall off the wagon, because it took me a year and a half to get monetized on YouTube. So there's that. Another tip for you guys would be to create a content calendar and say, you know what, every single week, no matter what, I'm creating a YouTube video, and come up with ideas that you honestly enjoy. Find ways to enjoy YouTube even if you're not receiving results. So whether it's learning something new within your editing style, maybe having a bit more fun shooting YouTube videos. Most of my YouTube videos are not like this, with me just sitting in one spot, and that's kind of why I included the B-roll in the beginning of this YouTube video, because I wanted to make it a bit more interesting, and that was how I was gonna do it. I decided to use my creativity in the beginning and then share more valuable information throughout the rest of the YouTube video. So you have to find ways to make it fun, to make it exciting for you, but I really think that it comes down to you at the end of the day. If you see the bigger picture, and if you are ready to stick with it, to be really, really determined and to be focused, it all comes down to you and your mindset. And don't ever say that you don't have enough time to create YouTube videos, because I don't wanna say time is an illusion, but you always have more time. You make time for what is important to you. And if you think that watching TV is more important than your YouTube channel, then don't expect your YouTube channel to grow. How do you get more views and how do you get more subscribers? Guys, I decided to wear a sweater in the middle of August. I am so hot right now. So this is actually gonna be the last question that I'm going to answer, and then I'm gonna leave you guys. So how do you get more views, as well as how do you get more subscribers? Getting more views, there's a lot of things that go into it, but I really think that picking the right topic for your YouTube video is huge. Creating good thumbnails, because once you appear in search, you want to use that to your advantage and get people to click on your video. So creating good thumbnails is big as well. Making sure that your titles are properly SEO'd so that you can appear in search, but really that comes down to your keyword research. Making sure that you're creating the right videos that are going to be seen in search, which we are going to talk about in not the next video, but the video following. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. But those play a good factor, as well as getting the engagement. So to get more views, you kind of have to have views. You have to have likes on your YouTube channel, on your YouTube videos. You have to have comments on your YouTube videos. The more engagement you get, it triggers YouTube to say, hey, this is a good YouTube video. People are liking it. You should recommend it to more people. And then YouTube is going to recommend it to more people. So I really do think that to get views, you kind of need views. And that's why it took me so long to get my first 300 subscribers. Guys, it took me over a year to get my first 300 subscribers. Now that I am over 1,000 subscribers, right now I think I'm generating 350 plus new subscribers every single month. The other day I just got 20 plus new subscribers in a day. The growth is definitely like this. When you're getting to your first 1,000, it's like the slowest increase ever. And then once you hit 1,000, you're gonna start to increase more and more and more. So really, I think that you need to kind of help yourself out and try to drive traffic to your YouTube videos any way you can. Whenever I launch a new YouTube video, I am always the first one to watch it the whole way through. I like all of my YouTube videos as well. I give them a thumbs up. I make sure that I respond to every single comment, just about every single comment on my YouTube videos, because the more comments that you have on your YouTube videos, the better. It increases your engagement, as well as I promote my YouTube videos on my blog, on my Instagram, on my Pinterest. I promote them as much as possible to make sure that I'm getting those views. So if you're just putting YouTube videos out there and then you're not talking about it, you're not sharing it with people, you can't really expect to get views unless the algorithm is really working in your favor. So that's definitely something to consider when it comes to getting subscribers. you need to create content that people want to subscribe to. Honestly, that's it. When I was first getting started and I was talking about anything and everything, no one wanted to subscribe to my YouTube channel because they didn't know what content I was going to put out next. Compared to me telling you guys that not the next YouTube video, but the one following is going to be another video talking about how to come up with YouTube video topics, you guys are more likely to subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss that video. P.S. The next video that's coming out is going to be talking about Instagram. So if you want to learn more about Instagram, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But another thing that I do within every single one of my YouTube videos, I encourage people to subscribe. So not only telling them what content is coming out next, and by having the content on my YouTube channel to prove that these are the topics that are going to be coming out on my YouTube channel, people are more likely to subscribe to my channel because they know what to expect, but also encouraging them to subscribe really makes a big difference. But again, that goes back to getting your YouTube videos out there and telling people about your YouTube channel. People aren't going to subscribe to your YouTube channel if they don't know about it. So even if it's your mom, your brother, your sister, your cousin, if you are getting people to subscribe to your YouTube channel, every little bit counts, and it's helpful for you to grow those numbers, especially at the beginning, because that kind of authority within YouTube is a good thing. I have been talking now for 23 minutes. I don't know how long this YouTube video is going to be. Hopefully I can get it down to around 12 minutes, but I hope you guys found this YouTube video helpful and informative. I feel like it was a bit all over the place, and every time I shoot one of these Q&A type videos, I question myself so much, and I think that these videos are so boring until I edit it and I'm like, wait, there's actually valuable information in there. So I really hope that you guys found this helpful and that you enjoyed it. Make sure you watch some of my other videos because they are informative, especially if you are trying to grow on YouTube. I've got a video talking about how I reached my first 1,000 subscribers, how I got monetized on YouTube, starting a YouTube channel, editing YouTube videos, creating YouTube videos, all of that fun stuff. So I've got a lot of YouTube videos that you will enjoy, and I will include some of them in the description bar down below to make it easy for you guys. But make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you guys back here in another one really soon. Bye guys.